I very rarely watch government hearings. The only time I ever tune in is when something big happened and I'm trying to get the latest scoop on what the important information is and new developments. And every time without fail, I get nothing. Less than nothing. It's just perpetually dancing around questions without giving any real information whatsoever, and leaves me scratching my head wondering what was even the point of doing this in the first place. Whenever one of these hearings is going on, usually the person that's getting grilled doesn't actually respond most of the time. It's like talking to a stuffed animal when you're a kid expecting a response, but you get nothing. That's how these go most of the time. And the best example was the most recent one with the Secret Service director. After the assassination attempt on Trump, the Secret Service director's been catching a lot of heat and was brought in front of big government to get fed that government cheese. And they were laying into her, asking a lot of questions about the Secret Service. And she just sat there like a fucking statue, giving non-answers. Like, I can't even put the word answer in the same sentence as what her tactic was. It was a complete waste of time. Now, since that hearing, the Secret Service director has resigned. That is a new development. That's a big breaking story there, which absolutely seems for the best, all things considered, especially after this hearing, where they just truly seem inept and can't even answer the most basic questions. Like, they would lose points on their SAT for not writing their name because they just refused to. Like, if one of the government officials had asked the Secret Service director how many fingers they were holding up, she would have probably refused to answer. Like, getting led by someone like that doesn't seem to be optimal. But I just need to show you how bad this hearing was, and I didn't watch the whole thing. Maybe there were some parts that were better than others, but holy shit, like, the most direct questions could not elicit a direct answer or even a semblance of an almost answer. It was infuriating. The Forbes video basically covers it. Is this an actual good breakdown?
That's Chairman of the House Judiciary Committee, Mr. Jordan from Ohio.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Director, were you guessing or lying? The day after President Trump is shot, see assets for Mr. Trump's detail. So which is it? Because both statements can't be true. Were you guessing or lying when you said you didn't turn down requests from President Trump's detail?
Neither, sir, and I appreciate the question.
Well, what
Wait, what?
Those statements don't...
As far as requests...
Well, maybe they got tired of asking. Maybe you turned them down.
This guy has a voice of like every background character in a Ubisoft open world game. I don't know who this is, but every time he speaks, all I hear is like an NPC like, "Hey, watch where you're going." He literally sounds like that fucking stock voice actor that does those.
And you turned them down. What they asked for and how many times did you turn them down? Pretty basic questions.
So again, without having all of the details in front of me, sir, what I can tell you is that there are times...
You didn't get briefed.
This is going fucking nowhere. This is going like legitimately nowhere. All of these fucking conferences and hearings seem to be absolutely worthless. Like legitimately worthless.
Very specific questions. I want very specific answers. Most of my questions are going to demand a yes or no answer. Do you understand?
I do.
Okay.
That wasn't a yes. Should have said yes.
Both sides of the aisle today have asked for your resignation. Would you like to use my 5 minutes to draft your resignation letter, yes or no?
No, thank you.
Was this a colossal failure?
It was a failure.
Yes.
Colossal.
Was it
Colossal?
A colossal failure is the question.
How big?
Yes or no?
I have admitted this is a
This is a yes or no series of questions.
Approximately how big of a failure?
Yes or no?
Metric system, please.
Yes.
Was this tragedy preventable? Yes or no?
Yes.
Has the Secret Service been transparent with this committee?
Yes.
Would you say the fact that we had to issue a subpoena to get you to show up today as being transparent? Yes or no?
I have always been
yes or no? You didn't want to answer the question.
Committee.
We had to issue a subpoena to get you to show up today. That is not transparent, by the way. You stated earlier Secret Service is not political. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Would you say leaking your opening statement to Punchbowl News, Politico's Playbook, and Washington Post several
What the
hours...
fuck is Punchbowl News? Is that like her daughter's scholastic news reporting section? What the fuck is that? Wait, you're telling me the Secret Service director broke the story to Punchbowl News? Is that real? Pop Crave. Pop Crave has the breaking. Secret Service only communicates directly with Popgrave and Dexerto. Nothing else. God damn it.
Hours before you sent it to this committee as being political, yes or no?
I have no idea how my statement got out.
Well, that's bullshit. So, Mr. Chairman.
Oh, hey, pardon my
I would like
French.
to ask unanimous
Bullshit.
consent to enter into the record articles by Punchbowl News, Political Playbook, Washington Post. Has the Secret Service provided this committee a complete list of all law enforcement personnel that were there that day? Have you done that? Have you provided a list to the Oversight Committee? Yes or
I
no?
will have to get back to you on that.
That is a no. Have you provided all audio and video recordings in your possession to this committee, as we asked on July 15th? Yes or no?
I would have to get back to you.
That is a no. You're full of shit today. You're just being completely dishonest. Mr. Chairman.
Mr. Chairman.
Hey, please.
Mr. I don't want-
Please, come on. Naughty language in the house of God. Are you out of your mind? Get her out of here. Get her out of here. This lack of professionalism is more insulting than the Secret Service's failure. Unbelievable. Oh my God. Why I never.
We have to maintain decorum in this committee,
Any,
no matter how
have you provided
upset we
any
get.
and all memos to this committee that we've asked you on July 15th? Have you provided all memorandums within the Secret Service?
I would have to get back to you on
That is a no. You are being dishonest or lying. Like you're being dishonest here with this committee. These are important questions that the American people want answers to, and you're just dodging.
When the speakers said that they need to maintain decorum no matter how upset they get, his voice was actually shaking. I think he was on the verge of tears. I'm not entirely sure, but when I rewatched this segment, I was like, wow, that guy really doesn't like potty mouth. Like, the language of sailors, he was really not standing by. Here, they're talking to someone that has had a massive failure in what their job is supposed to be with this assassination attempt. And, like, he gets very concerned over her saying, shit. So I found that to be really weird. I understand professionalism is important. I get it. But, like, come on. We're all adults here. I think our ears can hear some of these words without needing to be, like, reprimanded like we're in school or something. I just felt like that was kind of comical and very kind of childish as well for him to be like that and call her out for the language. And speaking of call outs, right now the Secret Service director is getting her ham steamed. Like, she is getting baked. So all of her dodging, which she is getting rightfully called out for, doesn't even really serve a purpose, because anyone who hears that knows that that's an admission of guilt. By refusing to be open about the questions and instead saying things like, I'll have to get back with you, or I'll need to check on that, that's very clearly a no. You are not cooperating. You are not doing these things that are being talked about right now, and you don't want to just say that, so instead you look even slimier by refusing to own up to it and instead, beat around the bush. It's just so weird, because the dodging doesn't even serve a purpose other than just making this even more frustrating than it needs to be.
Have you provided us all communications from the Secret Service related to that day and that rally? Have you provided this committee? We've asked for this information on July 15th. Have you provided any of this information that this committee has asked of the Secret
Well, I'm gonna have to
Service?
check.
Any of it?
I'll have to get back to you.
Have you?
Yeah, no, I have to check. We put the intern on that the day you said it. We just have to make sure that they're not doing whippets right now and on task. And I'm sure they are. Yeah, no, I just have to get back to you on it. That's all. It's a yes. Yes, I did. It's on its way. Did you check the mailbox?
We haven't gotten a single document or piece of information or data from you or your agency in related to the rally that we have asked you for. So, is this
Is this a joke to you?
assassination of Donald Trump a failure of training or execution or both?
That's not yes or no.
I think that those are answers that we need to
Training,
examine.
execution, or both? Which one?
I think those are answers.
All
we
right.
need
How
to
many
determine.
how many Secret Service personnel have lost their jobs due to this colossal failure?
At this time, none.
Personnel have been required to take a refresher course on how not to let people shoot Donald Trump.
Our personnel are currently
That was an interesting question. It's so snarky. Oh my goodness. That's so very snarky.
We are examining the facts of this investigation, and we will make the changes necessary.
What time did law enforcement become aware that there was an individual on the roof with a clear line of sight to President Trump?
There was a shooter?
I am still verifying timelines.
I'll have to get back to
Of
you.
course.
That's news to
9
me.
days in, you have no answers. How many minutes went by between the time law enforcement saw and took photos of crooks and the shooting? How many minutes?
I am still verifying timelines.
57 minutes.
No, that can't
Thank
be
you,
right.
Mr. Chairman, and I yield back.
Gentlelady yields back.
I'll have to get back to
Recognize
you.
Ms.
Those
Stansberry.
minutes have to be completely calculated incorrectly. It's ridiculous. Wow, that was enlightening. Thank you, Secret Service Director. These truly feel fucking worthless. Like, the people that go in there, the Secret Service Director, goofball during the first hearing, they literally go up there and they just say nothing. It's just like, well, you know, maybe. I'm gonna have to check with my superior. I don't know. My dad called and I missed the call. Maybe he was gonna tell me, but I don't know right now. It's just so fucking worthless. Why do you think they'll say nothing? Well, the reason's obvious, but still, it's like completely useless. It's unbelievable how inept the government is when it comes to how it runs. Everything is abominably slow and beyond disorganized. Like all the fucking problems we had with U.S. immigration, lawsuits. I'll be honest, with the lawsuit, it's not going that well anymore because the government is so fucking slimy. What should have been a slam dunk case against U.S. immigration is turning into a giant fucking headache. But it's so ridiculous. It's unbelievable how inept it is. Like, I know everyone likes to attribute all of the shortcomings and failures to conspiracy, but the truth of the matter is, the people there are just dumb. Like, they're actually fucking stupid. Like, legitimately stupid. Everyone is stupid except me. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Brother, I'm dumb too. If I worked in government, I'd probably also be fucking terrible at my job as well. I'm just saying, everyone likes to attribute to conspiracy what's easily explained through incompetence. I've been seeing it firsthand with U.S. immigration. I promise you, a lot of the things you think are conspiratorial are actually just like fucking glue-huffing losers in there that cannot do what they are supposed to do. Mother interrupts Texas school board meeting to rant about anal sex fly height. Dope, sure. Let me make sure this isn't toss. There's two videos. I think this is a radio show and this is the raw video, I think. Okay.
For the boys, pussy or the idea of pussy or the idea of pussy.
Fuck yeah.
Is a Mexican is a Mexican.
What?
Take her out back, we boys figured, then hand on the titties. Put it in her coin box, put it in her cornhole, grab a hold of that braid, rub that calico.
Okay, well,
Find that on
slow down. I didn't know we were coming in so hot. God damn. Alright, now you're speaking my language.
page 39 of the book called Out of Darkness, which you can find at Hudson Bend Middle School and Bee Cave Middle School.
It's about time. That's
All right,
quality reading.
Not gonna lie, I had to Google cornhole because I have the game in the back of my yard. But according to Wikipedia,
Did you like what you found?
cornhole is a sexualist slang vulgarism for anus. The term came into the use in the 1910s in the United States.
Wow,
Its
that's
verb
old.
form to cornhole.
It's like back
which
during the
came into
Bible.
usage in the 1930s means to have anal sex.
Yeah.
I want my children to learn about anal sex in middle school. I have never had anal sex. I don't want to have
I
anal
don't believe-
sex.
all right, I don't
want
believe you.
Kids having anal sex. I want you
Stop lying.
to start focusing on education and not public health.
Stone, you're on.
Officials, you are supposed to be educating our children. Do
Well, I think it's about time we start talking about cornhole. Finally, someone brave enough to talk about real issues.
Carabelle, and then
So what was that book again? I might want to check that one out. That sounded kind of cool. What was it? Did anyone catch the name of that? One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest or something? Like the hentai? That book sounds fucking awesome. I'd start reading again if books were like that. Can I get that one more time?
Track by. Take her out back, we boys figured, then hand on the titties. Put it in her coin box, put it in her cornhole, grab a hold of that braid, rub that calico. You can find that on page
Feels like she's about to
39
bust out into a
of the
freestyle.
book called Out of Darkness, which you can find at Hudson Bend Middle School and Bee Cave Middle School.
Is that like the Scholastic Book Fair? Out of the Darkness. I might need to pay a visit to that. Let's take a peek. Out of the Darkness book. It's a young adult novel by Ashley Hope Perez. Published in 2015. It has now been pulled. Oh my god, she ruined it for everyone. Out of Darkness pulled for review in Central Texas middle schools. Hey, thanks, lady. What am I gonna fucking jerk off to tonight? Unfucking real. God rest its soul. Hand on the titty, tongue in the cornhole, or whatever she said. I wonder if there's anything else from this book. I'm just kind of reading about it real quick. Give me a second. She ran an unsuccessful campaign for a seat on the LTISD. I don't know what that is. And she was also issued an assault citation after pushing a Nordstrom employee after refusing to put on a mask. Yeah, that checks out. But apparently this seems very common with this area in particular. Central Texas has become a hotspot for book challenges over the last few years. Notably, Leander Independent School District is continuing its battle over a wide list of young adult and adult titles in its middle and high school. The district has removed a number of titles and it has police called about books on the shelf and had a board member resign after being unable to exert more authority in book removal. Imagine calling 911 because a book talks about hand-on titties and cornhole. The next video is her being cited. This one?
A mask showdown.
It was on April 7th when Cara Bell, a candidate running for the Travis County School Board, took a trip to Nordstrom
Let's go!
located on Brody Lane. According to
I tell you, you read Out of Darkness one time and you get obsessed with butthole. Gotta find fucking cornhole anywhere you can find it.
Because Bell refused
Go
to wear
hunting.
a mask upon entry in the store.
Damn.
When police arrived, she was still in the dressing room on the phone.
Probably
with
in there
the Nordstrom
masturbating
Rack
to Out of
office.
Darkness.
You need to come on, let's go.
Give her a minute.
Were you calling me?
Bell was then escorted outside.
Bell. Ooh, let's go.
For her ID.
Ma'am, do you have an ID on you?
Officers then detained her on the ground and put her in handcuffs.
Oh, you can't
while she
stop her. You
resisted
can only
and
hope to
yelled out
contain her.
to other people in the area.
She's too powerful.
You understand that? I will not have it. I'm sick of being bullied. I'm sick of being lied to, and it's not going to happen anymore. Do you understand?
Yeah,
The
fuck yeah.
CDC just released.
Turn around.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
good Jesus.
Oh my gosh.
No, Facebook group is gonna go insane.
Bell was given an assault citation, which is a Class C misdemeanor,
Hey, Kara.
punishable by a fine of up to $500.
Man, what an interesting story. If I may, let me look a little bit deeper for a couple Out of Darkness excerpts as well. How did she even find this page? It doesn't even seem like this book is about titties. Like the age range for the book is 14 to 17. Like I don't even know how she found this. She just fucking stole the book from her son. Give me that. Oh. What a letdown. She overhyped that book. That's the best marketing this book could have ever gotten. But the book does not seem very good. Alright, we'll move on. I'm very disappointed. I've become a huge fan of watching school board meetings now. I treat it like a sport. But I'm not really cheering for anyone, I'm just there to appreciate the players going out there and giving it their best. I love watching this shit. With everything going on with masks and vaccines, school board meetings have become absolutely like a modern gladiatorial arena. It's extremely entertaining. And today I want to share the most recent one with you. This actually happened in my own backyard, the state of Florida. It's everything you'd expect from the state of Florida, just not with any bath salts at this, unfortunately. They said, hey, no drugs. So, unfortunately, we didn't get to see them playing at their optimal efficiency in their normal habitat. They were here sober, to the best of my knowledge, which I think is a bit of a shame. They should definitely change the rules at these school board meetings to allow for performance enhancers like meth, especially in Florida where it's just so common. But anyway, I'm going to show you some of the clips of the people going up there to talk, but I do want to say there was a fist fight there, and I can't show you the video because unfortunately I think YouTube would take it down, so I'm just going to do my best to paint a picture with words for you. Imagine your old librarian from middle school. You know, she's a bit of an old battle axe, right? You know, a little slippery scallywag. She's not very nice, and she's a bit of a wino. She hits the wine pretty hard, and she's squaring off against your own mother. Like, your actual mom is there. And I want you to imagine them locked into a bout of Mortal Kombat, but as if they were both drunk zombies. So nothing's really landing. And then eventually one of them gets like a titty push in. She goes for like a one-handed titty shove, so she shoves her titty back. and then it gets broken up by a police officer. There were some fists flying, but nothing connecting. They were throwing out some wet noodles, but it's like both of them needed glasses and decided not to wear them that day, so they were just like punching air. You know, it wasn't really even close to the target. It's like they were trying to punch ghosts around their target, or like fighting their spirit. So none of the punches landed except for the booby thrust, and then it gets broken up. But there was one person that really stood out to me in the fight. She wasn't directly participating, but it's this woman right here, wearing a full American flag dress. So we had a real patriot in attendance that day. Fucking female Duke Nukem over here just loves America, and she's there just trying to show her support for helping kids get sick. I am sorry the quality is a little low on that screenshot. It looks like a picture of Sasquatch. I'm sorry about that. That's the best quality I could find of her attire. But anyway, let me get into showing you the actual school board meeting clips.
I'm going to tell you that your time is up. The people of this state and this district are rising up, and you have awakened a sleeping beast.
That's right, baby. The beast is up and angry, ready to tear scalp from skull at the upcoming WrestleMania. I bet when she wrote that, she thought it sounded really cool and intimidating, but all I get is like 1990s Attitude Era WWE promotionals in my head.
Maybe the reason why we have people in the hospitals all this mask wearing. Did we ever think of that? Did we ever think of that?
Oh wow, now there is a thinker. Oh man, yeah, I don't know if we ever stopped to consider that. Maybe it is the masks that are making everyone sick. Wow, she's really blowing the case wide open. She has like the actual thought processes of a child. You know, is she then going to start lobbying that we remove cracks from pavement because if you step on a crack, you break your mama's back?
Putting a mask on those children is robbing them of their education. You are robbing these kids of their developmental rights in terms of education. Are you educators? Don't you know that?
She is making a good point. Everyone knows that your brain turns off when your mouth is covered. Every time you go to eat something and your mouth gets full, like you just go fucking full brain dead for a split second. Everyone knows that. So she's at least making sense here. You simply cannot learn while wearing a mask, obviously. I mean, how are you expected to do mathematics if there's a mask over your face, right? Like it's simple, it's elementary, really. I wonder if anyone ever told this lady that doctors and surgeons typically wear a mask when performing important operations. But that's probably a lie. I mean, the government probably made that up. I mean, you usually go under when you have like really important surgery, so you're asleep. They're probably not wearing a mask, and you're just being lied to. Since you haven't seen it with your own eyes, they're probably not actually wearing a mask. And if they were, they'd be drooling over themselves because their brain would be off. Like you can't do anything when you have a mask on, obviously, as she's saying. So yeah, no, that's probably a lie. They're probably when they're doing surgery, they're probably wearing like a leather jacket with like a cigar in their mouth or something, so that way they can really focus. Mrs. Claus here really is onto something. Like, you just can't learn if you're wearing a mask, and that's a really good argument, I think. Like, there's a lot of merit to that statement, if you're the dumbest fucking person on earth.
I want to talk about the real pandemic, child sex trafficking. By putting masks on these kids' face, you can't identify any of them.
What? Excuse me? Buddy, it's a school board meeting. For a second there, I thought he was going to start, like, complaining as, like a child sex trafficker himself. You know, it's like, I can never tell what their age is anymore, god damn it, and it's making my profession as a human trafficker much more difficult, god damn it, so this needs to go.
They don't care about your children. As a matter of fact, they hate them. They hate your kids. They hate my kids. They hate your kids. They hate my kids. Get it?
Yeah. Fucking busting out some stinky rhymes there for a second. She was about to go into a full-blown freestyle for him. I'm pretty sure everyone that showed up here to demand that masks be ripped off of kids' faces are the ones that actually hate their own kids. I don't think they even view them as their own children. I think they just view them as like political tools or something to enforce their own beliefs and agenda. So I think they're really kind of the ones that hate the kids. But that goes against the song she was about to bust out there, the little nursery rhyme she was working up. But like, there's just, I'm sure even like a 9-year-old can recognize like there's nothing to be lost by having a mask over your face. It's not like it's harmful. It's not like ruining your life. So what's the point? Even if you don't think it works, it's no different than just having a dress code at school. Like, if you go to a school and they say, hey, you can't have assless chaps, it's not like you're going to make a big hoopla about that. Like, no, I should be able to have my asshole exposed to the world, right? Like, it doesn't matter. If it's just part of the dress code, who cares, right? But to these people, it's more than just that. This is the only thing they have now. This is their whole personality, is just being against the mask and the vaccine. It's a stupid hill to literally die on. We've already seen, what, like 10 different radio hosts that kept preaching no mask, no vaccine, just literally die from it, and then talk about how much they regretted it. So, I mean, it's a cycle that seems to want to continue. And I feel bad for the kids because it's their parents that are trying to hurt them just because they have a stupid belief. They are literally going to Gangnam Style on the corpse of their own kid for it. And I don't think they're gonna care either. But I just wanted to say that because I think she's really the one that hates her own kids, and she's just kind of projecting that on the school board that she's whining and complaining to.
99.9 live through this flu, especially the kids, and the data proves that too. Science and laws shouldn't be changing so fast. Has Nuremberg taught us nothing of medical tyranny in the past?
This guy's face really says it all. She brought up Nuremberg. Good lord. Like, some of these people are just too far gone, to be honest. Like, there's just nothing you can do. They just desperately need something to cling to that they feel makes them unique, or makes them feel smart, and this is what they've chosen. And I don't think many of these families ever really admit when they're wrong. I do remember not long ago, there was a family who 2 different members of the family died, and they ran 2 GoFundMe campaigns and still kept saying no mask, no vaccine, even in their own fucking GoFundMe campaigns, as they were lobbying for money for funeral services for the 2 members that died from it. So it's just one of those things, man. I don't know what you do about it except just sit back and laugh at them anymore. Like, there's just nothing you can do. They refuse to believe, like, the most basic understanding of anything, and it sucks, but it's a pretty fucking lit school board meeting, right? Like, the content from the school board meeting's pretty fucking A tier. Of course, I feel super bad for the kids because they didn't choose to have stupid parents. It's just really unlucky. And yeah, I just wanted to share some more cool school board meetings with all of you, and that's about it. So yeah. Pregnant woman attacked boyfriend for eating her Oreos. I mean, that's justifiable, right? Was she found not guilty?
That she was craving Oreo cookies and became upset when she discovered that Mr. Edwards had eaten her Oreo cookies.
Makes sense to me. Sounds like an advertisement for Oreos. So good you'll commit domestic assault.
He received allegedly 3 staples in the head as a result of munching on her cookies.
I think the harm was greater than the intent.
Wait, what the fuck?
That's Public Defender Dale.
How hard did she throw that?
He can relate to the situation.
Does she play softball or something? Where's that fucking power coming from?
Can I give you some advice? Hide your Oreo cookies next time.
This was sweet.
The charges against Jennifer Kangemi would later be dropped.
Yeah, I think that's just very unlucky. It sounds like she didn't mean to give the man 3 staples in his head. Just seems like some of those pregnancy hormones. Apparently being pregnant turns you into a fucking demon. Said I missed one? Oh, infamous Judge Scary Mary tells woman to get her life together.
What would ever possess you to take someone to a crack house?
Probably to get crack. What do you mean? Why else would you go? It's not like a field trip.
She'd just driven to a drug house.
Well, then why are you here?
Because I took a friend asked me to take her, and I did.
You don't have good friends.
Well, you can do crack and still be a good friend.
Do you realize that there's going to come a point in your life when your mom's not going to be around and you're going to have to stand on your own 2 feet?
Yes.
What do you mean? Her mom's not doing anything. Her mom's just standing there.
How'd that happen? Take her out. You've got to put your foot down or else it's going to continue and it's only going to get worse. Somebody cares about you. That friend that you drove to the crack house, turn around. You see her in here?
No, because there is no friend.
She doesn't care about you.
Well, she drove herself there, I think.
And today,
she was driving her mom there. That's a good mom. As she's sweating.
And now don't get mad at your mom.
That'll teach you to do crack. And just like that, she went right back to the crack house. Defendant punches a stranger to teach them a lesson. I mean, how else are you gonna do it? Sometimes someone just gives you the stink eye and you gotta give them a wallop.
A bit shifty. Then, completely unattended, he walks to the front row.
Did you learn your lesson? Did you learn your lesson?
What? What the fuck is that? Well, did you? That'll teach ya. Oh my god. For 1 second, I didn't realize he had a mask on. So at this angle, I thought for sure he had the world's largest nose like that guy from Guilty Gear Strive. Like Gabriel. I was like, oh my fucking god, they got Pinocchio on the Force. Now I see. They need to change the fucking camera quality. This shit is garbage.
St. John
So frustrating.
to offer and there were no additional charges brought.
Was this like an episode of Scared Straight?
He remained.
A woman slips handcuffs and attempts a daring escape, huh?
Raj, and the family fingered Cooper for providing the lethal dose. She was charged with first-degree reckless homicide, but she's now being taken into custody for violating the conditions.
It's simple legal talk. When you finger somebody, it doesn't mean it sexually. Stop. Let's be mature here.
Just a few feet away are members of the victim's family.
It's standard terminology in court. Fingering and fisting and all of that.
Cooper decides
Let's not pretend like we don't know what they mean. Wow. She did not get very far. She's already proven handcuffs are inefficient against her.
Cooper slowly slides her left hand out of the cuff just outside of the deputy's line of sight.
How loose were the cuffs?
Now it's time for Cooper to make her
Like the
move.
Reese of Manslayer and Churd.
She takes off down the stairs.
Is this how Chris Angel does it?
The deputy chases her. Cooper darts down the stairs, but trips over the last step. Just as another guard joins the chase and jumps on top of her.
It was a good attempt. I don't know why the slowest people are the ones to try and escape.
Family member jumps in the mix too.
That was horrible.
This woman just walks right by without missing a step.
What's she supposed to do? Go over and help?
For her failed attempt at freedom, Elizabeth Cooper received several additional charges.
Nice. Worth.
Pled guilty.
Thanks for being a fan of Court Cam.
Very nice. I think you really need to analyze your own capabilities. If you're gonna try and escape, think back on like your 40-yard dash time. If it's over 15 seconds, it's probably just not even worth getting the extra charges. You're not gonna get very far.
If you go someplace,
Well, I bet I do.
well then you're in contempt, young lady, and you've got 30 days. So you're not going. You're not what?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh.
That's another 30 days. That's 60 days.
So what?
90 days.
So?
120 days.
Oh God.
180 days.
Oh, he's quiet. Get off me. Get your hands off me, man.
It looks like
Wow.
maybe 50.
Damn, she really racked that up.
You got anything else to say, Miss Burks? That's 300 days.
Can he do that?
She racked up 300
He just
days.
did.
Burks only ended up serving 88.
That's still a lot.
It was the longest in domestic violence charges.
She farmed that, yeah.
But she was forced to enter a
She was fucking farming days in jail there off the judge. It was like a Mario block. Instead of hitting coins, she was hitting new days in jail.
Michael Ray. Joshua Martinez is representing himself.
I don't know if we've seen this one because I can't see a fucking thing. Holy shit, this camera quality. It's like everyone's a photo of Bigfoot.
What is your police, sir?
Oh my god. How is this in use?
Not to Martinez, who apparently wants to.
This is like the world's first video camera from the 1800s.
Okay. Is there a sworn statement against me or injured party?
I believe you probably received a citation on April 12th. That would be.
God, this shit looks like a deep fried meme.
Okay, and is there
I am in charge of this courtroom, and you're going to stop it.
We are in charge of the courtroom.
Oh, he has assumed direct control.
People's Court, but the judge is about to show who's actually in charge here.
Marshall, would you show Mr. Martinez the inside of our holding tank, please? You're not going to tell me who's in charge of my courtroom, Mr. Martinez.
Hey, don't be so selfish, you narcissist. It's our court.
That is direct contempt of court.
We share it.
You are in contempt.
Oh, he just passed judgment. Now what?
Okay, Mr. Martinez, since you have informed me that I am in contempt of court and that you are...
I've decided to resign as a judge.
I'm going to go ahead and send. Would you like to do that today, Mr. Martinez?
What would I be
It is a
apologizing?
yes or a no question.
What would I be apologizing
For
for?
your direct
Oh, he's still going?
All I was asking was legal questions, ma'am.
The teacher called out the douchebag.
ask you the question.
2 men get trapped in store during robbery attempt. How often does this happen? We went down a whole rabbit hole of shitty robbers falling through ceilings and getting trapped in their own fucking buildings they were trying to rob. How is this so common? This camera quality is so much better than the courthouses.
He finds the back door of a neighboring travel agency open and escapes through the front with a female worker.
Damn, Tommy had a whole plan.
Pulls down the security gate. The assailants are trapped and desperate to escape.
What a hard outplay. Oh shit, why not use your foot? Hurts a lot less. He's fucking ass ramming it, Jesus. It's not a club, we're not trying to grind on it, just use your foot. It's time we fuckle our seatbelts and brace for a hard car crash of more City Hall Council meeting bullshit. This one's quite a doozy.
I know every one of you on this board, if we took a hand vote.
Here's our protagonist for today's episode. He looks like your quintessential angry English professor, but not overly aggressive, just kind of passive-aggressive, like, well, Frank, I don't know who, but it looks like someone's a fucking idiot in this classroom. I also like the woman in the background who keeps pointing at him like he's a superstar celebrity and she's directing the paparazzi at him.
If I asked you how many of you are against the sexual exploitation of women and children, every one of you would raise your hand, as well as, I hope, everybody in our audience, including Sarita.
Fuck yeah, man, Dark. I'd raise my hand if I was there too. Don't know who Swarita is, it sounds like an Xbox Live gamer tag, but I'm sure they're on your side as well, Chief.
Who just spoke. If I asked you how many of you are against gang involvement, every one of you would raise your hands. And I hope everybody in this audience as well.
That's another big fuck yeah from me. You're making me real hard with all this.
If those gangs also included the Crips, you would agree with me.
Whoa, now, I don't know exactly why he's throwing the Crips under the bus. I don't know why he decides to single them out. I guess he must be a blood member. Yeah, fuck gangs, everyone. And more specifically, fuck Crips. Who's with me? Yeah, let's have a group hug in my shower tonight.
And yet this man that you have invited to this community has these vile messages. I sent you a letter today, and I am very, very angry. Sarita, I want you to hear his quote. Bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks. Lick on these nuts and suck the dick. That's Snoop Dogg.
Again, I don't really know why he's singling something out here. For some reason now he's calling Swarita out on this. I guess this is his version of a live diss track. Swarita, you slutty bitch, close your legs and open your ears. I got some words for you. A little slam poem to express what I think of you. But I fucking respect the shit out of his delivery of those inspired lyrics. He nailed it. He absolutely nailed it. The only thing he's missing is a background beat to really get the crowd moving and grooving, bumping and grinding. I half imagine the only reason he's here in front of City Hall is to perform for them, to try and promote his DJing business.
What's the translation? Women are bitches and good for nothing except as prostitutes and only good for tricks and paid for sex.
Sir,
You're gonna.
we are not going to allow that.
Oh, but we'll allow Snoop Dogg to be in our community. Hey, look at that. He's going to proclaim to the community with huge speakers this very same message.
I appreciate that he was able to break it down and really explain what the lyrics meant, because it was really hard to decipher them on the surface level. There was a lot of hidden meaning within the lyrics, and he was able to give us just the Spark Notes version of what it actually means. So I appreciate the synopsis, but I do have to agree with him being cut off. He was just going a bit too hard in the paint here. But I love how he turns around and starts making grand gestures to the crowd like, hey, yeah, this is who's coming, get hype. I honestly think this might just be Snoop Dogg's hype man to generate more interest in the upcoming concert.
How about this one? I'm about to show you how my...
Sir, if you can continue to, can you block them?
Excuse me. You need to, sir.
That is the face of a man who just spit some fucking fire and he's satisfied with himself. I really wish they didn't cut the mic feed. I would have loved to hear what song he went to, especially because they cut it right at the good part, right to the climax. Just moments before they deployed that EMP, he says, I'm gonna show you how my... And then they cut him off. I'm 100% sure it's probably penis feels or something like that, but that doesn't sound like a Snoop Dogg lyric. I don't know what song he was going for. In my head, the fan fiction that I'm running in my head here, my fantasy, is he turned around and he started just doing the drop it like it's hot intro to the crowd. Just hit him with one of these bad boys. That one right there. And he just fucking goes into a hard-ass freestyle, just nailing the bars. That would have been amazing. I don't think he did that, though, but for some reason he was reading the lyrics off of his paper like he was delivering some type of powerful sermon.
I don't give a fuck about the law. That's Snoop Dogg. He said, I don't give a fuck. I'm Snoop Doggy Dogg. They keep fucking and it went too far. So Snoopy went
time is
straight
up,
to his
sir.
gun. Run.
Sir, your time is up. If you can step away from the mic. You're
You can kill his mic, but you can't kill his motherfucking flow. My lord, this man is an unstoppable MC. He really starts to get in the groove right there. He just gets into his fucking zone. He just gets into that danger zone right there. He starts grooving and rapping the lyrics. He probably went into this council meeting angry and outraged, didn't want Snoop Dogg there, but the second he started rapping those lyrics, he fell in love. And I guarantee he purchased backstage passes to the Snoop Dogg concert. The only thing this City Hall meeting was missing was a hard mic drop once he finished that verse, and then on his way out, he went ahead and lit up a joint. And while he's taking a hard hit of that doobie, he lifts up his mask, his face mask, like some Mission Impossible shit, but instead of Ethan Hunt under that old man mask, it was Snoop Dogg himself, and he promotes the concert again. Fuck yeah. I love City Hall meetings like this. I love the fucking council meetings. Good shit. See ya. There was once a period in time before erections were invented. There was also a period in time before televisions had hundreds of channels. And when I was growing up, my television only had 100 channels, and the majority of them were static because you were accidentally picking up some fucking alien transmissions through the tube TV antenna. And during this time, there was a hobby known as channel surfing. I'm sure that's a dead art now, because now when you have friends come over and shit and you don't know what to do, well, you can pop back, play some games with your gamer bros, and give each other Dorito enemas and all that cool shit. But back then, what you would do is you would surf the channels looking for shit to watch. Comedy Central, after like 2 a.m., would just start playing censored Girls Gone Wild. There'd be a lot of Spanish stations playing some news and shit, but what would always happen is you'd end up watching a C-SPAN broadcast. Now, what I'm about to show you has no relation to C-SPAN in any regard, really. However, it does personally remind me of those times watching C-SPAN broadcasts.
Hello, my name is Lisa. I just moved here because I'm getting a divorce.
Now, Lisa has shown up to a council meeting where they're asking for input from the community for some upcoming decisions they're making, and Lisa is now speaking her piece. The most important character to focus on during this manga arc is the old man in the background. He is a very important character to the development of the plot.
And it's not final till September 18th. My husband will not give me any money. Not 1 penny.
It's a shitty husband and you're better off without him, honestly, Lisa. It's time that you get on Tinder. You're gonna find some good guys on Tinder, and let's say Tinder doesn't pan out for you. There's always RuneScape. There's some real upstanding good gentlemen on that game.
The lawyer won't help me. My husband won't help me. My dad, Marlon Lee Whitmer, he's a minister, won't help me.
This is really when the old man starts falling apart here. He's trying so hard to hold it in, but his armor is cracking, and beneath that armor is a giggling demon. And out of context, there's really no reason why he should be laughing at this. It's very unfortunate the situation Lisa's going through. However, as the anime continues to develop, you'll start to realize that maybe this isn't the time and place to be talking about such things.
My stepmother won't help me. My mother passed away 7 years ago, and my dad and Annie Hockhausen, they wrote at Vera French that they both are my parents. Annie is my stepmom.
Lisa is fucking coming for scalps here. She's name-dropping all of them, putting them on blast. I wouldn't be surprised if she pointed to a DJ booth and said, "Kick that shit," and then started a diss track on him.
I'm not quite sure why I'm here or what I'm doing.
Well, I'll be. Butter my nipples. Lisa, that comes as a shock to me. I never got that feeling at all during this fucking Oscars acceptance speech.
But there's a reason. My lawyer is Justin.tikal. I don't know if you've ever heard of him.
The Justin.tikal? No, I can't say I have, Lisa, to be honest with you. For some reason, though, that name Justin Title sounds like a Fortnite player to me. Like, I imagine Lisa walked into the lawyer's office and he's like, just hold on right there, miss. Hits a fucking fat dab and then says, are you ready to get these dubskis in court?
I'm moving down to Texas soon to help the children in Texas. I'm a very loving parent. Very, very, very loving parent. I have a 20-year-old daughter. She's going to college at St. Ambrose this fall. She's in Muscatine College right now. Her name's Brianna Elizabeth.
Man, that elderly gentleman is trying so hard to keep it together. I feel bad for him because it looks like he just came into the council meeting to catch some hard Z's and just fall asleep through it. But now there's this monkey wrench that's been thrown into his plan, this X Factor, because Lisa's now left the set of Parks and Recreation to come to the council meeting to give a graduation speech, and the old man is just laughing too hard to fall asleep.
And she is not helping me because she's 20. She's scared. She doesn't want her parents to separate or divorce.
Ma'am, we're discussing the rezoning for the Portillos. Do you have any comments on that?
For what?
What a fucking fantastic season finale there. The writers really outdid themselves with that plot twist. Who saw it coming? Now all of the clues throughout the season make sense. Why the old man was laughing as hard as he was, despite Lisa's story not being all that comedic, makes sense because she was delivering this DiGiorno's personal pan life story in front of a council that was aiming to discuss a Portillo's rezoning. It had no place there. It's absurd. You can't help but giggle about that. It'd be like me going on America's Got Talent and reading excerpts from The Outsider's book. Or rather, it'd be like me dropping trousers, soft dick out, and pissing into a trash can, then calling my dentist to schedule an appointment for my dentist to come take out that trash. That's not what the dentist signed up for. That's not his job. That's not what he was looking for. And neither was this council. They just wanted Portillo's input, but instead, they got Lisa's entire story.
We're discussing the rezoning on 53rd for...
Well, I live on 63rd.
Again, we're here to hear comments about the rezoning.
Well, I don't like Facebook, and I don't like the internet because I can't find a job. The library blocked my password. Now tell me, does that make any sense to you?
Fuck no, that doesn't make any sense to me, Lisa. But how did they block your password? I've never heard of a library doing that. I feel like maybe you just forgot your password. I don't think the library has a grudge against you and is trying to shut you down from their internet access. It sounds like some Jason Bourne level shit. Like there's this command center at the library that has one super trained special operative that is just an expert at watching security cameras to identify if it's Lisa that just entered the building. Like some type of fucking national security alert. So then he sees Lisa come in, so he sprints to his boss and reports it. Jesus, Boss Franklin, she's here. So then the boss turns around in this giant office chair, puffing a cigar with sunglasses on, and he says, "Shut it down. Shut it all down. May God have mercy on this library." But yeah, on the real, Lisa, fuck Facebook.
Ma'am, we're not here to discuss your personal life. I'm sorry. Do you have any comments about the rezoning?
No, sir. Have a good day.
Thank you. Next.
A peaceful resolution all around, pretty wholesome, honestly. I'm convinced that the council wanted to just let her go as long as possible, and they had this joke ready in their head like, this is for the Portillos, you know, this is going to be a great mic drop, let's time this perfectly. And then they did. Hats off to the council for letting her go and then timing the Portillos mic drop for when they did. The timing couldn't have been any better. See ya. I like Jose Herrera in the live chat, destroy ISIS.
Band Muslims. That's not an Avatar show that I think would be interesting.
Muslim benders.
Yeah, just religion bending.
I don't know. They're just trying to look busy while they wait for Trump to decide if he wants to come or not.
He has to be so pissed and so nervous right now. What would you even
the tinkle
say? Like,
tails.
Even all of his supporters right now claim that it's a fake story that 4chan or someone came up with, but the thing is that even if this is fake, this isn't something you can live down, ever. Trump is gonna be known as the Trump Tinkler or something like that. He's never gonna live this down. He's always gonna be known as the golden shower guy now.
Good for him, man. At least he'll have a legacy going for him.
I guess.
As if president wasn't enough. People won't even remember him as a president. He'll just be the tinkler.
Yeah, for real. I think he's gonna prefer being remembered as the worst president ever. Or the most hated, at least.
I can just look at that man and know that he's a big douchebag. Just look at the way he's standing. He's like posing for a comic book. I am Reporter Man.
Yeah, he does look like that lineup in Guardians of the Galaxy or something.
Yeah.
Just fuck this. Yeah, I robbed an intergalactic bank. What of it? Do you have mad noise on your audio too? I mean the stream.
Yeah, now this guy's standing up too. He's following his example.
I have massive static on this.
Frank, stand up. He's doing it.
Just gonna block the whole view.
That one's very intrusive. At least the other guys are like off to the side.
This looks like
just in the middle.
This looks like a protest almost.
Yeah, I mean he's probably gonna start fucking crowd surfing on the journalist next. We gotta upstage him, Frank. Come on, do something.
Give me a microphone. I guess he's
just
yeah.
He's just standing up texting. He could do this sitting down.
It is obstructing.
Who's Pence? Is he his vice president?
Yeah.
What
is this music? Do I have like Spotify running? You hear this, right?
Yeah, it's like a Gregorian chant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Video updated soon.
Yeah, I don't know what that was about. I guess he's updating it to super live.
Or, well, never mind, I didn't. God, these faces. Like, Trump at least, he just looks old, whereas Pence looks photoshopped beyond belief. That looks weird.
Yeah, I don't know what
he doesn't have a
that's
single
about.
wrinkle on his forehead. Looks like bubble gum. He looks like Bubble Buddy. It's fucking weird.
He's like Trump's Doodle Bob.
Year. Did that guy just lay out towels? What is that pile at the back there? What is that? Is he setting this up to be like a fucking huge mess? Are those files? What the fuck is that?
I think it is towels for when Trump loses control and starts tinkling everywhere.
What could those possibly be?
It looks like loaves of bread to give out to the reporters.
Oh wow.
Holy
it's an
shit.
Interesting place.
Half of those computers are off.
Damn it.
Oh.
Russia hacked us. They really cannot settle on just where to keep the fucking camera.
Or whether or not to turn on the computer.
I assume they all just want to conserve battery power since they don't know when this guy's gonna show up.
Well, what kind of cave are they in where they wouldn't have a power outlet?
I don't know. But, I mean, what is that in the back there to the right? It looks like a black fridge.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, I think it's a fridge or like a giant lighter. Maybe he's gonna get some pyrotechnics in here. He's gonna fucking walk out and start playing a show.
It was meant to be his first press conference after he got elected. Now it's gonna be all about piss and Russia.
As every good presidential speech has been since the founding of America.
Look at that jolly fat guy here at the back. He's happy. He's happy to be here.
Oh, the guy with the
Mom.
glasses?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's talking to us. Hey guys, I'm here. I made it on. Oh ho ho ho. Look at him looking around like a child.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love this Toys R Us.
He's just happy to be here.
Yeah, I respect that. I like that attitude.
My Firefox uses ludicrous amounts of memory.
That's why I use Chrome, so I double it. You gotta go all in.
Wouldn't it be
He's
awesome
broadcasting.
if Trump's just said, like, you know what, I'm elected, you can't do anything, Hail Hydra, and then just left.
Mic drop.
Yeah. I'll piss on whoever I want.
He just starts urinating on the people standing up. Turn around. Look me in the eyes.
You know what, let's
Fucking
see,
R. Kelly style.
You and I are... Wait, camera pan.
Oh, is he about to
Is it
swing
happening?
in?
Is it happening?
He just dives from the second floor onto the stage.
And they just edited in cheer.
Yeah.
Man, what a
Wait, what do
mega
you mean?
celebrity.
Yeah, what do you mean edited in cheer? Are you kidding me, Kai? People were going nuts just a second ago.
Oh, that's Steve Bannon. I recognize him there.
How can you see over this flurry of bald heads?
He has such a recognizable hairstyle and
You mean lack
glasses.
thereof?
No, like this. Steve Bannon actually looks very recognizable. He looks like a douchebag.
That literally
He is
just looked like a.
but
It just looked like a horde of mushrooms.
okay, well, you keep an eye on this. Meanwhile, I'm gonna go over the documents that were released. Since, you know, you and I are journalists, we have to do our diligence here and show the people everything.
Yeah, actually, I don't even know anything about it. Just from what you told me, like he pissed on some Russian girls or something.
Apparently, he okay. So, Obama and his wife Michelle stayed in a hotel in Russia. And then Trump also stayed at the same hotel, and he had 2 Russian hookers piss on the bed Obama slept in. Just to get revenge or something. I'm not sure.
Think of all the YouTube views.
It would legitimately get so many views.
It's a good prank. Take note, YouTube pranksters. So he didn't tinkle on anyone?
I'm not sure. Let's see. I mean,
let's start a
come
rumor.
on.
If he hasn't,
come
just say
on.
he did.
You don't just watch 2 hookers tinkle. Oh! Yep, I recognize that hair. Here he is.
There he is. Wow, he didn't edit in any cheers for him this time.
But yeah, he did.
Oh, what the fuck is this?
Morning. Thank you.
What is this music he's edited in?
From the inauguration of the next president and vice
Fucking
president of the United
Thunderstruck.
States. It's an
I don't
opportunity
know.
to be here today to allow the
How
president
little is that man?
Yeah, I was about to say, who's this short dweeb?
The executive editor of the New York Times also dismissed
Please,
the
Trump,
report
just
by saying it was
pull a Tony Stark. I did tinkle.
unsubstantiated, echoing the concerns that
You're not
many
getting
other
my
reporters
tinkling
expressed on the
technology.
internet.
It's mine. Just walks out.
Trump Industries.
He shows screenshots of all the other governments trying to replicate his tinkling.
The report is not an intelligence report, and Michael Cohen, who is said to
Christ.
visit Prague in August and
It was the Jeopardy bell. He's gone over his time.
entered the United States Prague.
Yeah, I don't even know. Did they even introduce this guy? They didn't
I don't
even
know.
say who it was.
Like right now, I assume he's debunking all the points.
At a baseball game.
Yeah, but who the
One
fuck is
report
he?
now suggests that apparently it's another Michael Cohen. For all the talk
This
lately
guy's just
about
pulling
fake
shit out of his
news,
ass. Yeah, I read in a newspaper that a kid went to a baseball game, and then I read in
That's all
another
I heard.
newspaper.
Like, what the fuck does this have to do with anything?
and disgraceful.
I don't know, just reading the headlines now.
You know, I had long
Get off the stage, Pence!
Boo.
Boo! I
It
wish
says
this guy edited in a food
President-elect,
track.
not President-elect, Vice President-elect. Fuck off, get down. Why does it say New York, New York? It's like a chant.
It's the name of a pizza restaurant in Tampa. Maybe they're sponsoring Trump's presidency.
Oh, you better not say that around these parts. You don't know what pizza restaurants do these days, hmm? You don't know about
Oh, shit.
Pizzagate? Ah, shit, Charlie, you just indicted yourself.
Oh, damn it, it's all over.
Sorry.
But today, we'll get back to real news, to real facts.
Oh shit, look at that shade.
Our incoming president has already made in reviving the
I want them both to just do like some type of stunning reveal. We'll get back to real news. I'm gay.
This
Now to
would
hand
be
it over
much
to President
cooler
Trump.
if they like stood side by side and talked into one mic in alternating sentences.
And then sometimes kissed
Like
each
you
other
and
on
me
the
would
mouth.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, just like you and me would do. Is that just a pile of files? Oh, I assume that's like the press kit. Like everyone's gonna get a file full of pictures.
Is this
of
this
Trump.
music has to be edited in?
Yeah.
That's like 3 days grace intro.
Because we used to give them on a almost daily basis. I think we probably maybe one. It's good to be with you.
He sounds drunk.
We stopped giving them because we
He
gave quite a
wouldn't
bit of
be.
inaccurate news.
He's gotta
But I
keep
do
that
have to
bladder
say
stacked.
And I must say,
I just finished urinating in BuzzFeed CEO's bed.
organizations here today, they never have been
We should start the next rumor about Trump.
thank a lot of
Tik official podcast fan.
Can we splice him saying official and podcast and saying how he loves it?
Fuck yeah, I can.
Alright, cool.
I mean, we don't have to since he sent us that private audio. But, yeah.
And then he has to do a press conference to say how much he hates the official podcast.
Look at his tie, his shirt, there's a little note poking out.
Oh wow, you're
His
right.
little cheat sheet.
You didn't do it. You didn't do it. You didn't do it.
His wife wrote it for him. You did not tinkle.
You never tinkle. You haven't tinkled in 3 years.
In fact, I always change your diapers. You never leak.
Nobody keeps it in the diaper like you do.
We've had some great news over the last.
You'd never relapse and go back to the wild days.
Quite active, I guess you could say, opposed to another country.
He sounds less douchey than he usually does, though. That's someone must have told him like you're president now. 40,000
He sounds so
people
sad.
watching.
Yeah, he sounds really sad.
And I guess I would be too.
When's he gonna plug the next season of The Apprentice? Let's get this ruse over with.
I think they will.
I feel like I'm watching a middle schooler running for class president. This is awful.
Yeah, you can tell he's just saying this to stall and waste time. Because he knows any minute he does not talk about fucking Chrysler or whatever, he's gonna get asked how he likes to piss. Pillow first or sheets first?
What? He is so sad. Listen to the way he talks. Yeah, I haven't really slept since the rumors came out. I've been really sad. I'm really down. So I pissed in my friend's bed to make myself feel better.
Yeah, this is not Trump. This is really low energy.
Yeah, he's been fucking lobotomized.
Big things on the F-35 program.
I really feel like there's a fucking red dot on his forehead or something.
So there's a great spirit going on right now.
I feel like he's gonna break out into tears at any moment.
And what a great spirit, Trump.
They've never seen before. Beautiful event. We have great talent, tremendous
That little White House logo looks like a stop sign.
all of the bands, most of the bands are different.
He's just revealing his picks. Damn it.
His picks for what? Fantasy football?
His cabinet, which basically is the same, yeah.
Oh. Fantasy legislation. Well,
well, this isn't professional. What? Why did you just switch to another source? ETV News?
I don't know. Come on, Donald Trump speeches and rallies.
Weird fucking echo. No, is he making a live remix?
Yeah, he's creating a YouTube poop of it already right in front of us.
He's branding it with his own shit.
He's fucking creating a tunnel of echoes, fucking Trump style.
We're in the process of this guy just plagiarizing. I'm gonna take their stream, here's their logo, I'm gonna hide their logo with mine here. This audio is weird, it's not better, it's just really stereo.
Yeah.
It feels like it's inside my head echoing like Trump's just taking me over. This is bad, it sounds like fucking Callista from League of Legends.
It sounds like fucking
Ghostly.
Charles Xavier using Cerebro.
He's just hooking into all piss fetishists.
And I will say again, I think
This is boring. I haven't even heard him say the word tinkle, pee, or piss.
I saw the installation, I read the
Those are the buzzwords we needed, Trump. Enjoy your 1-star Yelp review on this speech. No,
Like
where?
some really cute girl was accused of hacking the DNC, and she's some Russian computer expert who apparently also does Thai boxing.
Really? That's something right out of an action movie where they don't know how to cast a hacker, so they just make it a good-looking girl.
Yeah.
I think, frankly, had they broken
What kind of info would they have on Russian hookers pissing in a bed?
just like they did about Hillary and all
They
the
just
horrible
have
things
spies
her
with their
people,
ear to the ground
like
looking
Mr.
for piss
Podesta said
fetishists?
about her. I mean, what he
Well,
said
no,
about her was horrible.
I think
If
the
somebody said
report says
about
that
me
it was like a special
what
hotel
Podesta
room
said
hooked
about
up a
Hillary,
bunch of
I was the
cameras and
boss, I
shit
would
just
have
to
fired her
incriminate
immediately for that
candidates and
person.
shit.
Because what he said about her was horrible.
Is that like a gag that they do in Russia, where they just get
No, it's
Russian
not
hookers
Russia,
to
it's just
pee?
how
Oh.
espionage works, just how you get dirt on
Okay.
people.
The way you made it sound like a fucking, what is it called? You got punked set.
The questions.
You just wave off. No, fuck you. You're gonna ask me about peeing.
For this,
Well,
or keep it in place.
if Putin likes Donald Trump, I consider that an asset, not a liability. Because we have a horrible relationship with Russia. Russia can help us fight ISIS, which, by the way, is #1 tricky. I mean, if you look, this
#1 tricky. What the fuck? Isn't that a rap song?
by leaving at the wrong time. The void was created. ISIS.
It sounds like someone from the Outcasts.
I'm surrounded by bodyguards. I'm surrounded by.
But I don't need him. I can beat him up
And
if
I
I wanted
always tell
to.
them, anywhere, but I always tell them, if I'm leaving this country, be very careful. Because in your
To not get on my bad
and
side.
no matter where you go, you're going to probably have cameras. I'm not referring just to Russia, but I would certainly put them in that category.
Man, he loves using his hands.
But in those rooms, you have cameras in the strangest places. Cameras that are so small with modern technology, you can't see them and you won't know. You better be careful, or you'll be watching yourself
Tinkle.
on nightly television. I tell this to people all the time. I was in Russia years ago with the Miss Universe contest, which did very well. Moscow, the Moscow area, did very, very
What's
well.
the point in telling us how well it did, you fucking asshole?
He produced
The
it.
the ratings were fantastic. Truly some of the best we've had. Miss America is coming to you again this year. August 2017. Please tune in.
Anyone really believe that story? I'm also very much of a germaphobe, by the way. Believe me.
Yeah, I don't believe it. Also, urine sterile.
So I tweeted out that I have
I like how he has to use tweets in his fucking presidential speeches. Like, come on. It's Twitter, you fuckboy.
no deals that could happen.
If you go to my Twitter and just read what I've posted, I've already answered that question, lady.
I mean, it's true though, he uses Twitter more than the press.
Very, very little debt.
Yeah.
I have assets
Uses
that
it
are-
more than like a middle school girl.
How big the company is.
The right is different.
Over the weekend,
This is a
I
ghostly
was
voice.
offered $2 billion.
It's a fucking Harry Potter in the hollow Trump.
Very, very, very amazing man, great developer.
The prisoner of Tinklegate.
Hussein. Situation. I didn't know about that until about 3 months ago.
He's like a puppet, like a literal. I'm not trying to be like some political commentary. Like visually, he looks like a puppet because of his hands. Like
Yeah, he does look like
upstairs, just moving those hands.
He's like a fucking marionette.
Yeah, exactly.
I'd be the only one that will be able to do
You know, this is genuinely something I would see at like a ventriloquist's act.
I really like just how much he brags.
Yeah, it's good.
Motion with his hand.
He's riding a motorcycle. Come on, keep up with the story.
All of these papers that you see who are right here.
He has 2 sons.
Don and Eric.
He had to remember the other one's name, and the other
They're
guy.
going to be running it in a very. They're not going to discuss it with me. And with that, I'm going to bring up Sherry Dillon. And she's going.
She just kind of snuck on.
President-elect Trump.
She looks very unprofessional. That dress does not look official at all.
She looks like she just got out of bed. This must have been one of the people tinkling on the bed.
Yeah, she does look like a Russian hooker, actually.
The law firm Morgan, Lewis and Bacchius to design and structure for his business empire.
Which is ironic, considering she's probably getting paid millions for this.
The management of the company.
Yeah. But imagine how much more she got paid to piss on the bed.
Yeah.
Will assure the American people the
That must have been quite a good gig. Like, that's something I'd do for like $5.
are for their benefit.
I mean,
and
yeah,
not to support
but
his financial interests.
actually that's a good
As he said,
point. I wonder how long
voluntarily
it's gonna take for someone to,
The conflicts of interest
quote,
laws
find
simply
those
do not
2
apply
girls
to
who
the
pissed on the
president
bed
or
and
the
have
vice
them
president. And they
speak
are
up
not required
against
to
Trump.
separate themselves from their financial assets. The primary conflicts of interest
Didn't even get paid, they just did it for the love of the sport. They specialized in peeing in beds.
USC 208, Section 18.
When does Avenged Sevenfold come on?
State that
This was his plan, he was just gonna bore people.
Yeah, it's an ineffective strategy. Now I'm suspicious.
realistically possible. Critical to the Morgan Lewis team is spread.
She just shouted me out. You heard it here first from President Trump's, what is she, newspaper girl or something? She said my
I
name.
don't know, some lawyer, I'm sure.
Okay, she's endorsing me. Kai, can you send me that, just that snippet of her saying critical? And then I'll put it in like a Donald Trump speech. Yeah, like he endorses
And he
me.
also held the position of vice chair of the Ethics Resource Center.
The mic just looks
Mr.
like it's
Fielding
poking
has
her in
been
the eye.
extensively involved with
Looks like a pirate patch or something when she's looking down.
Looks like fucking Nick Fury, yeah.
Yeah.
Commonly known as the
Oh, there it is. He forgot the subscribe button.
Don't worry, it'll be there for the rest. Oh, I guess not.
Very unprofessional.
I mean, this is how we found it. Typed in fucking live stream of it. We didn't go to ABC.
Yeah.
Because ABC doesn't have the intelligent live chat that this does, where we get YouTube commenters live to give us their good input.
Great input, like Death to America.
CNN communist. Nuke the Middle East already. See, like that's the kind of shit you can't find, that kind of intelligent discussion on ABC's stream.
Buy AMD, build the wall. What does AMD have to do with it?
I don't know, they make good graphics cards, so buy them and then build a wall.
Sponsored by NVIDIA.
The way the presidential... Oh, I was just about to make that joke. God damn it. Beat me to it. This actually does sound like a fucking teacher reading a fucking story to her class.
Yeah, it does.
This is awful.
Literally answered only like 3 questions.
I mean, he got his point across, you know. I could have made a lot more money in
them. I mean, his point basically was, I won, and Miss Universe got a lot of ratings.
I mean, what else did he need to say? That about covers everything.
Like his daughter.
Now Ivanka will read this in a bikini.
No separate business by business accounting. Another step
Motherfucker.
is he created a new position in the Trump Organization to bundle the assets and turn the Trump Organization into a public company. Anyone who's ever gone through this extraordinarily
How can she talk this much?
complicated process.
I like how she's trying to relate to us. Come on, all of you out here who have also run multi-billion-dollar companies, you know how tedious the process is to make it public. Come on, we've all been.
People have suggested a blind trust President-elect Trump is taking to avoid even the appearance of a conflict.
What did you just say, President Electron?
From the Constitution.
This is incredibly boring. I'm actually getting angry at her.
Just wait for the grand finale. They have Triple H here to promote the next WWE WrestleMania.
Why does the subscribe button have that worst picture of Trump where he's looking like a fucking Sasquatch caught in the headlights?
Because he took that picture himself, Kaya.
He took nothing else in the stream by himself. Why? Why this?
Thank you, Mr. Trump. Trey Yanks with One American News.
Is this a high school student?
Your critics that say not only you, but also your cabinet is filled with conflicts of interest, and do you plan to set an example in the future to make sure?
Can we make recess longer?
I think it's brilliant that he's doing what he's watched. I watched yesterday.
When he's just talking about shows he watched, I watched Breaking Bad. That was pretty good.
He's just standing with his arms by his side. He looks like a child reciting something he was meant to memorize.
Yeah.
And he freed the slaves. He had a beard. His mouth is a circle most of the time.
Yeah. It's like he's trying to do vape tricks.
It looks like, you know that back in the day when they first figured out video editing, people would edit their own mouths onto still images. That's what it looks like. It's like someone else's mouth.
What a fucking asshole. As president, he's like, you know what, it's their problem. Just because it affects all the American people doesn't mean that makes it my problem. But we're gonna do this just out of the goodness of our heart. Just wait till the reveal. He's gonna drop his Xbox Live gamer tag in a minute.
Sir, since you're attacking us, can you give us a question? No, Mr. President-elect. Mr. President-elect, since you are attacking our news organization, can you give us a chance? Can you give us a chance to ask a question?
Arm wrestle.
Sir, can you state, Mr. President-elect, can you state categorically, Mr. President-elect?
These papers,
Is it goodie bag? I didn't want to talk, but you can read through this fucking Bible here.
that are being put
It's
in
your
the US
homework.
by-
It's just,
to be run by
it's just fucking phone books up there.
and I hope at the end of 8 years I'll come back
Literally
and I'll
is
say,
phone books.
oh, you did a good job. Otherwise, if they do a bad job, I'll say,
He just had to get his catchphrase in there.
Oh my god, that made this whole thing worth it. What the fuck? Who does that? He really is treating this all like a reality TV show.
I like that, yeah. If I do a good job, you can